Good morning, this is Jacob with J&D Photography coming to you live from my kitchen. We have a 2-hour drive to Lagrange, Georgia today to shoot an engagement session, so I'm going to get some coffee and some breakfast before I hit the road. See you there. I needed a strong cup of black coffee to get me started, along with a big breakfast of eggs and sausage. There was a lot of work to do and a lot of driving ahead of me. The road to Lagrange from Birmingham follows I-20 east until Oxford, where you turn southeast onto 431 through portions of the Talladega National Forest. Even considering how early it was, you're unlikely to see much traffic along the way unless of course you have my luck and come across a guy who ran his Mercedes into a ditch. It was an expensive day for him, but he was otherwise fine. One of the fun parts of road trips is discovering odd examples of Americana, like this haunted chicken house attraction. Otherwise, it's just long stretches of highways and small towns in between. And here we are in beautiful Lagrange, Georgia, to shoot the engagement session of Kyle and Samantha. So you're probably wondering, like, why are we shooting so early in the morning? Well, I'm glad you asked, because in the South we have this thing called summer, and summer for us lasts about 8 months. And during the middle of the day, it's absolutely miserable. I'm talking like sweating bullets, and everyone is just miserable all the time. So in order to avoid that, a good way to get around the heat is to shoot either early in the morning or later in the evening. And so that's why we're out here this early. So as you can see, we're gonna start at this fountain over here, and I'm just loving Lagrange right now because it has like a feel for like Savannah or something like on the coast, but it's in the middle of Georgia. So this is really exciting to see, and I can't wait to get some great shots. The downtown area of Lagrange has a small town feel, with local shops lining the streets. The focal point of downtown Lagrange is Lafayette Square, which is anchored by a bronze copy of Ernest Eugene Hiolli's famous statue of the Marquis de Lafayette. Lagrange is named for the Marquis's French country estate. The statue was placed in the square in 1976 and is on permanent loan to the city from Lagrange College. So unfortunately now it's a torrential downpour, but as any good photographer should, I am prepared. I have umbrellas and I am ready to go. I had prepared for the worst, but thankfully the rain decided to let us shoot. After meeting Samantha and Kyle, we headed into the square and took some portraits around the fountain. Afterwards, we headed across the street towards the art college and stopped by an exposed brick exterior. It had a really great aesthetic to it, and I just couldn't help but have the couple pose in front of it. The art college features a great deal of greenery, with ivy and roses within the immediate area. It also has a beautiful stone staircase leading up to a small fountain. After a good 2 hours of shooting, we wrapped up the engagement shoot and said our goodbyes. The day definitely had its challenges, but Samantha and Kyle were real troopers for being good sports considering the circumstances. I can't wait to shoot their wedding. Alright, so we just wrapped up with Kyle and Samantha's engagement session. It was a little bit wet, it rained on us a little bit hot, a little bit muggy, but hey, that's what professionals are for. I can't wait to share the shots that I got with you guys. Peace.